It's a red t-shirt, it's fine.
Hello and welcome to the 98th GCN Show.
Coming up, we've got a racing roundup. Team Bora reveal their new kit, and there's another world hour record attempt announced.
I love the white stuff.
Plus all of our usual features, GCN Strava Club, Retro Tech, Caption of the Week and Tweet of the Week.
Oh yeah, and welcome back, Si. You can come back to the sofa now after your ban.
My what? My ban?
Yeah, you were banned last week.
I was on holiday last week. What are you talking about, ban?
I know you were on holiday last week, but you were also banned. If you tried to do anything with GCN last week, you wouldn't have been allowed because you were banned. You said
The RAS.
Ross.
The Ross? What's a Ross?
RAS winning jersey.
Ross? RAS?
What did you ride? Did you ride the RAS?
To be honest with you, Si, I rode the RAS.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. You rode the RAS, I knew Dan. Yeah,
Anyway, welcome back.
thanks, mate. Cheers. It's nice to be back.
We've known since the summer that Team NetApp Endura will in 2015 be known as Team Bora Argon18, but this week the UCI confirmed its status as a professional continental team and they released some images recently of their new kit.
And it's going to be the first time that Argon, the Canadian bike manufacturer, will be represented at this level. And the whole team are sure to be hoping that they'll be in the Tour de France again next year.
I mean, it's not the worst kit in the world, is it? But where's the flair? Where's the creativity? To me, it's a creative cul-de-sac.
The winner of the Caption competition this week is Peter Stothard, was this: do we really need all this gear to train on pedalos?
Now, admittedly that perhaps wasn't the funniest one that we got beneath our weekly show last week, but dear old Pete is a regular commenter and obviously tries his best. So we just wanted to show that perseverance eventually will pay off here at GCN.
It really wasn't that funny, was it?
No.
Anyway, this week's Caption competition photo is this: Matt trying to put his new skills into practice.
Yes, I'll get you started. Matt Stevens takes his inability to clip in to a whole new level.
It's incredible. I've actually got scars from that crash.
Thomas Dekker is the latest to throw his name into the world hour record hat.
I love the white stuff.
Jens Fock's world hour record attempt just a few weeks ago has achieved its goal in more ways than one. Not only did he set a new marker, but he's also sparked a surge of interest in the prestigious record from other riders, and it was recently beaten, of course, by Matthias Brendley.
So the latest rider to announce is Thomas Dekker. Now he's actually not got a road contract for 2015 after Garmin didn't renew for this next year. So this could potentially be a last hurrah for his rather controversial career, if indeed he does tackle it next spring.
So guys, is this a bit...
Yeah, that is definitely an hour record hat there, Matt. You had a go recently.
Yeah, I did 25Ks and I wasn't really trying that hard either. I think I'm in with a good shout.
Nice. That's good effort, mate.
On to GCN Strava Club now, and first off, some great news. We absolutely bossed the 10,000 member mark last week. In fact, as we record this, we're up to almost 10,300. So thanks to all of you who are already members, and thanks especially to those who spread the word.
Yeah, we've very nearly had a first as well this week on GCN Strava Club. The longest ride winner, Barry Dixon, almost took the weekly distance total as well. I mean, it wasn't that close, but still, it was mighty impressive. And as a bonus, as well as winning GCN Strava Club, he also took his first place in the age category at the World 24-Hour Time Trial Championships.
Yeah, a little bit lazy of Barry not to do some more riding before that 24-hour champ to get
bit.
onto the top of the other category. But in all seriousness, well done to Steve Coghlan, who did top that category with 892 kilometres.
And in the climbing category, it was Mark Mountain Bike Biker who topped that with 26,000 metres of ascent.
Again, he's doing a lot of climbing.
He is doing a lot of climbing on his mountain bike.
I had a monkey once.
In Retro Corner this week, we have these absolutely stunningly beautiful design classics from Italy, and these are Campagnolo Delta brakes. Now these came about way back in 1984 as part of the C record group set as a response to the technological strides that Shimano were making in terms of braking, primarily due to their mountain biking background. The internal workings of the Delta brakes were pretty complex and they were very, very difficult to adjust. But the way you take them apart to adjust them is as follows. You lift this little device up here and pull off the breastplate, and you can see the internal workings there. And very early models actually had 3 pivot points, and you can see them moving here. This is a model from 1997. I'm not too sure which generation, but I think it's generation 3 or 4, and there's 4 pivot points. Still quite a spongy action. And later on, back in 1993 and 94, the last model of Delta brakes actually had 5 pivot points, which made them super strong. I actually used these brakes way back in 1992 in the Olympic road race. And this bike is from 1987, and we'll talk about this bike in a bit more detail in the months to come.
The weather at the Super Prestige round in Havre created some challenging conditions. It was Klaas van Toornaert who coped the best, taking the win ahead of his Sunweb teammate Kevin Powles, and Sven Nys rounding out the podium in third. But as a bonus though, Nys is now leading the overall series.
In the women's event, Sanne Cant showed that she can by taking the win on the day. She only dropped Nikki Harris though in the latter stage of the race, with Ellen van Looy in third.
Earlier in the week, I was in Belgium in Niel for the Zermatt Cyclo-cross race. Went over there with Lasty to learn a few skills. Whoa, hell. And in the women's race, it was the Belgian champion, Sanne Cant,
Who showed that she can!
Who certainly can, who won the women's event in fine style, and Sven Nys, the Belgian champion, absolutely romped away in the elite event. And I fell off on only 12 occasions.
When I fell off, somebody just right next to me said, when are we going to see that video?
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Live from the red carpet, welcome to the first annual GCN Awards.
Quick bit of news for you now. We alluded to it last week, mentioning the GCN Awards show, but this week the poll will be up, so please fill it in.
Yeah, it'll be on our Facebook page, or indeed just follow our Twitter at GCN Tweet. Now, talking of polls,
Michał Kwiatkowski.
hey,
I'd laugh at that.
as a result, we'll be changing the channel completely and firing half the staff. But in all seriousness, the winner of the GCN kit is Daryl Hill of Canada.
Well done, Daryl. We shall be sending it out to you very shortly indeed, and we hope you enjoy riding in it.
Specialised have been back in the wind tunnel and making videos, this time testing different positions. Now we know that broadly speaking, getting lower on the bike is going to save you power when you're riding directly into the wind, but they've had a look at it from another perspective.
Yes, what Specialised have had a look at is what sort of differences you'll see if you change your position to a lower one whilst you're drafting behind somebody else, so not taking as much wind on your own. And the results are quite interesting. Take a look.
So when Gwen was alone and she went from hoods to drops, she ended up saving something like 13% power going lower. But when she started drafting Emily, interestingly enough, she started saving more. So in that case, it was a 19% power savings going to the drops.
Tell you what, we should definitely tell that to Matt. He's going to pay a lot of...
Yeah, he's always on the bloody wheel, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know you more than anyone.
What do you mean? I'm always on the front.
Paul Ricard has broken the famous 300 km/h record on a jet-propelled bicycle.
Now, we've got some very observant viewers here on GCN, so well done to one of you who won a subliminal unannounced competition in last week's show. Yes, Mathieu Detre said Paul Ricard is actually the circuit's name. The guy who broke the speed record on a jet-propelled bike is named Francois Gissy. And as I replied on the comment section, well done Mathieu, you are the winner of our new hidden mistake competition. Each week we will deliberately make a mistake, and the first person to spot it will get a prize.
Dan, was that Ricard, not Paul Ricard?
And to be fair, mate, that's not actually a competition, is it?
It is a competition.
No, it's not, is it? I mean, I was away last week, but to be fair, that isn't a competition, is it? You just made a mistake.
No comment. No comment. Thanks to all of you who suggested clubs for Club of the Week over the last 7 days, but we've decided to go with our own one because we found this extremely intriguing. It's the Heavy Metal Cycling Club based in London.
Now, the club was actually born out of a charity ride organised by Rod Smallwood, the manager of Iron Maiden, and Alex Milas, who runs Metal Hammer magazine.
They meet up twice monthly and they've just finished off their new logos.
Hey guys, I saw Iron Maiden live back in 1986. Yahoo!
You know, I tried to get to that concert, but I was only 3, so I didn't make it.
They didn't have balance bikes back then, did they?
What do you think of the course so far?
It's unbelievable. It's like a whole world of pain. It's now less than 2 weeks to go before my first cyclocross race in Milton Keynes. Now please come along to that race on the 30th of November if you can. But this week I've been over to Belgium with Tom Last, and I sat on the wheel of Tom Musen on the very difficult and technical Neil cyclocross circuit, and boy, what an eye-opener that was. Laid it down on 12 occasions, and you can see my exploits on our latest cyclocross video, Matt Does Cross, a day at the races.
I rode 2 laps this morning. I fell off 8 times. Is that good?
No, it's not good, but it's a beginning.
This week's comment of the week comes from Cesar Torres, who said this. Please can someone get some newspaper, roll it up and whack Simon on the head next time he tries to sing.
Joining us on GCN.
How come you always get to pick the comment of the week?
Because I shotgunned that section when we came up with it.
Because I wrote one in there where they called you a bus, and you've deleted that.
Yeah, that's gone, mate.
Daniel Lloyd like a bus, which I thought was quite apt.
Loads more amazing content for you on the channel this week. On Monday we already showed you how to index your gears, and Tuesday...
Welcome to the GCN Show.
On Wednesday we show you how to perfect your cyclocross start.
3, 2, 1, go.
You never told me you're doing that.
And on Thursday it's the top 10 training mistakes.
On Friday, it's our second training video, Ride Cyclo-cross like a boss. Saturday, it's my presenter video, and Sunday, it's off the back.
Before we finish with Twitter for the week, there was also a good news story coming in from Logan. He tweeted us and said, "Love this week's show. At Real Stevens, seeing you guys having so much fun has made me get a cross bike and enter races. Thanks very much, guys." Yeah, don't forget, guys and girls, you can contact us directly at GCN Tweet on Twitter, or any of the presenters. My Twitter handle is at DanielLloyd1.
I'm Cy_Richardson.
Do you mean at Cy Underarm Richardson?
No, I don't mean underarm. Underscore.
And mine's at Real Stevens.
We'll leave you with Extreme Corner as always. This week it's Matt Stevens making the ordinary look extreme. These are our personal highlights from his cross attempt at Neil.
Whoa, hell, good. Mate. If you want to see more of me crashing, make sure you like and share this video.
And if you want to see my personal favourite GCN videos, click up here.
And if you want to train like a boss, click down there.
And if you want to become a fan of GCN, click on us.
Tell your mates too.
How many fans have you got?